Look, if we're going to do this, let's do it properly.
You want to look at the money? I find it always calms me.
I'm not the key. I don't open anything anymore.
Osiris, here lies the warrior of the people. Let her cross over!
This is deep stuff, Willow. We're talking about raising the dead.
You play for kittens?
Cup of tea. Almost got shagged. Cup of tea.
It's fucking fantastic.
I love that sound.
Arg.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, welcome to Beer with Buffy. I'm Rex.
I'm Josh. Yes, that was a wine cork you heard popping. And then a can of Reed's ginger beer.
Yeah. Today on Beer with Buffy, we are reviewing Season 7, Episode 2, Beneath You.
Uh-huh. You're beneath me.
I knew you'd get all snooty once you started drinking wine.
I didn't even realize that was why I was saying it, but that was actually... That's canonically why I was saying it. Yeah, definitely. That's the perfect thing to say while pouring wine that costs more than $20.
Someone could put a glass of wine in front of me that costs thousands, and it would still taste like fucking ass, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah. The on a graph of money to taste ratio, it caps out at like $70, I've heard. You know, it's probably more like $100.
But also, in my personal opinion, all wine is ass.
And you're a bad person. So I'm glad.
Actually, no. I retract my statement. All wine isn't ass because I have eaten ass. And I will not drink wine.
And you prefer the ass.
Depends on the ass.
Wow. 1 point for millennials. Damn. I'm proud of that sentence that you just said, Rex. It's 2026.
I stand by it proudly. I wouldn't have said it on the podcast otherwise.
It's 2026. Put something in your butt, everyone. Hot diggity. Diggity dog in your butt.
Speaking of putting things in our butts.
Wow.
How about some doodle-doos?
Fuck a doodle-doo, Rex.
We, on this show, have Patreon supporters. We like to call them our doodle-doos. And they are as follows. Alice Blackmore. Where did Beer with Buffy go? ? We're right here. We're right here.
Yeah, we said that last episode. Good God.
Pixie Dark, Elon Miller Bond, Tracy Kidd, Monica FT, T Suba Spike, Audrey Two French Last Names, Cryptids, Nathan Lancy, Rachel Doodle-Doo, Club Tropicana Seals Drink Free.
Interesting.
Okay. Sandra Craig, Jay Sommer, Karen Moon, Okay Fine, I Like Turtles There, Two-Tone Magister of Many Monikers Gnome, Kelly MC, Jesse Rain, and Carrie Phillips. Thank you so much. Without you, this show literally is not possible.
You'll always be Pat Le Gustan las Tortugas to me. Always.
I can't say it, so you will never be that to me.
Well, I just can't help but think about his little turtle cloaca. Fucking doodle-doo. They grow up so fast.
Oh, God. It's time for a mom synopsis.
Thank God. We needed some sort of segue. Okay. Joshua! What are you doing, Joshua? All work and no play make Joshua something. Go crazy? You know, it's funny you should mention that. Don't mind if I do! Oh, honey. You come from a long line of crazy. You can't scare me. Oh, yeah? Well, the big bad is back, and he's looking for some death. Did you just impale my shoulder with a broken piece of steel, Joshua? Sorry, I thought you were a giant worm demon. Here, let me get that for you. Joshua, no, wait! Don't pull the steel out now. I'm probably going to bleed out. Damn it, Joshua. Not if you go into shock first. Damn it, Joshua. Why did you think I was a giant worm? What did I ever do to you to deserve this? I'm sure it has something to do with my immortal soul. I gave you your soul, Joshua, and I can take it away. I mean, did you, though? You incubated me and provided my genes, sure. I birthed you from my giant worm cloaca, damn you! Aha! I knew it! Oh, hell! Joshua, it's just the blood loss talking. Give me a cookie or something. Oh, yeah, I've just got cookies laying around in my pockets here, Mom. Let me... Oh, wait, no, I don't. Come on, they'll have cookies at the cemetery. Because today on Buffy the Vampire Slayer... Buffy has another dream about a woman being knifed to death. This time she gives her a tip that from beneath it devours, which may or may not be referring to the Sluggoth demon terrorizing one particular woman named Nancy, because it happens to be her ex-boyfriend, whom she inadvertently cursed by talking to Anya at the Bronze. Nancy happens to run into Xander after her dog gets sucked underground through the pavement, and he takes her to Buffy. Buffy is on the case. Spike throws in a helping hand. They track down Anya to make her reverse the spell, but shit goes sideways when Anya sees Spike's soul in his eyes. He fights her to hide his secret, then fights Buffy, and Buffy has to go save Nancy, though, who's still being chased by the giant worm demon. Spike comes along and rams a huge steel beam through the worm, just as it morphs back into a human because Xander convinced Anya to reverse the curse, which she did so reluctantly, knowing it will cost her in the demon world. Buffy realizes Spike is going absolutely batshit bonkers and investigates. She figures out he has his soul back, but there's definitely something more to it than meets the eye. The end.
Geese.
Geese.
No, not geese. Geese.
Honk!
Because you don't lie, cheat, or steal, or manipulate. That's an idea you would have. Willow brought me back. Willow brought me back. I just lay there. The little post-mortem comedy. I'm going to marry Bob Dole and raise penguins. Spike, you have to move on. To move. So much easier to talk to when he wanted to kill me. You like Slug? Go with Slug.
It's been a while.
Whatever am I going to do with you, Josh?
Do I have to show you my cloaca again?
No. You didn't the first time, and I vehemently explained this 3 times.
But I'm like a cat, except I'm a goose.
You're neither of those
I
things.
need everyone to see my cloaca constantly.
We open on Germany. I looked it up. It's in Germany.
Oh, okay. Where the girl dies?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not Istanbul at all.
No, it's not. It's not even Constantinople.
That's very upsetting.
Yeah.
What about Turkey?
No, it's not there. It's Germany.
Well, okay then.
Anyway, woman is running away from people, runs up looked like some sort of slope stairway thing. I'm not sure.
Looked like a big empty office building to me.
At first, it looked like a mall. A
Okay.
little bit. But yeah, she gets to the roof and then climbs down the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And she's about to escape, but she gets caught last second. There's like some sort of rave thing going on.
Yeah.
And she's shoved into a stairwell, and because it's so loud outside, no one can hear her scream as she's stabbed to death.
Notably, she looks like she was definitely there for the rave. She's got very pink hair and leathery goth punk alternative outfit.
She is credited as Punk Girl.
Punk girl, okay. Yeah, and she's running from some dudes in black hoodies. That's a rave. Yeah. They catch her, they stab her, they go stabby, stabby, stabby. They give her a new cloaca, but not so quickly. I'm not going to do that joke. Okay. That's how bad it is, guys. That's how bad it is. All right, you know what? Let's give it a shot. They eventually catch up to her and stab her right in the cloaca, but not so quickly that I don't have time to sexualize her as a female and then chastise myself for my patriarchal penis-y ways and then tug one out real quick. What goes through my head when I'm writing these, Rex?
I have asked that lots of times.
I think exactly those words probably went through my head, and I wrote them down, and here we are.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes your notes are just stream of consciousness.
Off the hook. Both of those things are legit. Okay. Yeah. So as she's dying, she turns her head towards the camera and says, "From beneath you, it devours."
Yes.
Yeah. And then we cut to Buffy's bedroom where, oh my God. I'm going to give you veto power on this one. We cut to Buffy's bedroom where Dawn is suspiciously hovering over Buffy as she wakes up. No, I'm not suggesting lesbian incest pedophilia. That would be gross. But I am suggesting lesbian incest.
I think that one might be too much.
Too far?
Yeah.
I did originally say lesbian incest pedophilia, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not suggesting that because that would be gross.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And she's underage. So we can't, stop thinking about it.
I'm not.
Right now, please.
I'm thinking, how in the hell can I get your dumbass to move on?
You're thinking this very loudly, Rex, and I'm having trouble ignoring it. All right.
Anyway, Dawn wakes Buffy up from a dream where she's trying to explain to Buffy that it was just a dream, but obviously Buffy's like, fuck that. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's problematic.
Because she sometimes has visions.
Right.
She's acting a bit, unhinged.
A little screamy.
Yeah, well, not just screamy, but even after she's stopped screaming, she's just, it seems a little bit like nonsense to Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's talking about how they're hunting them and they're all going to die. Dun, dun, dun.
That's, yeah, problematic at best.
And then there's an earthquake.
And then some demon Bugs Bunnies his way into Sunnydale, then pops up like, yeah, what's up, Doc? And I don't know, something about
it is so Bugs Bunny travel.
Yeah, it completely. Like, yeah.
Without a doubt.
It's something about Albuquerque. I don't know. So long, Screwy. See you in St. Louis. You've all seen Bugs Bunny. Moving on.
Well,
probably.
Oh, like if they're our age, yes, but there are some people who watch Buffy and listen to podcasts that are younger than that who might actually not have watched any Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, they would have to have streamed it on purpose.
Yeah.
Ah, jeez. Oh, well.
Opening credits.
Yep, I'm over it. So, cut to the school basement.
Yes, where Spike is stalking a rat.
And he's babbling incoherently. Well, not super incoherently, but it's definitely some sort of nonsense, or at least one-sided. So much so that I don't even think James Marsters knew how to say his weird-ass lines as if they had any real meaning, even to Spike. But yeah, he's stalking a rat like he's going to eat it or something. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he's got to subsist on something down there.
Yeah, he's got to get something. He can't eat humans still, that's for sure. An earthquake thingy happens, and he starts yelling, "No, it's not time. It's not nearly ready," and some other shit. Cut to a car on the road during the day.
Where Dawn is very excited. Honestly, in my opinion, excited in a way that shows a lot of character growth for Dawn.
I could have sworn she was being a little bit sarcastic here.
I don't think she is.
I mean, she could do 90% serious and 10% sarcastic. I think
maybe.
She's good enough.
But yeah, she's excited for Buffy going to school with her. But more importantly, Buffy cannot, under any circumstances, talk to Dawn's friends.
Yeah, I think that's a fair boundary.
I think it is too.
I think it's a wonderful boundary. Unless her friends go to talk to Buffy, because that's what Buffy's job is.
Right. I think that would have to be an accepted loophole.
Yeah.
Of that boundary.
Yeah. Anyway.
We get a nice little soft and mushy line from Xander through this conversation as they're talking about the whole Hellmouthy thing.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "These kids are damn lucky having a slayer and a friend on campus for them. I hope they appreciate it. I know I did. Aw."
Gosh. Jeez, buddy. Isn't that where Dawn's like, "Hey, I thought you hated Sunnydale."
Yeah, because she's like, she asks Xander that, "I thought you hated Sunnydale." And honestly, he has the exact response that everyone eventually has. Yeah, you hated school, but also nostalgia and memories and, for some reason our brains decide those feelings are warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, you can't completely hate the place that you grew up in. I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions to every rule.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know. It felt like two different things. It didn't feel like that exact even followed based on what Xander had said, nor does it make a whole lot of sense for him to use it as a segue to complain about not dating anyone anymore. But whatever. So now we're talking about Xander's dating life. Don asks about Anya. He says he's seen her at the Bronze a couple of times, but and Buffy agrees that it's a good location for seeking vengeance upon exes. Dawn's like, yeah, well, maybe y'all should stop dating demons. And Buffy's like, well, maybe you shouldn't be making out with age-inappropriate vampires last season, you little trollop. And she's like, hey, don't go off script. Shut up, Josh. And I'm like, sorry. It's my bad. Rebuilding the fourth wall. So
Yes.
sorry.
Yes.
Across time and space. So Dawn's like, holy shit, shots fired. Goddamn. Please don't talk to my friends. And cut to the school counselor's office?
No,
Principal's office?
It's like the
Administration office?
I think it's like the administration office, because later in the scene, Principal Wood goes to an office within that space.
Sure. But yeah, Principal Wood is getting Buffy oriented in her new position.
Her new fuzzy job position.
Well, I was going to say giggity, but you ruined it. Position? Never mind. Sorry. So he describes the job to Buffy several different times, that she's just there to have someone on staff who understands the kids, and the kids need someone who understands the kids. But he reminds her not to be their friend or they'll eat her alive, queuing her up to be like, did you know about Principal Flutie? He's like, what? She's like, what?
I loved that.
Nothing at all.
I don't know anything you're talking about.
And then, she gets a little tiny taste of power and suddenly she's drunk on it. She's like, can I give the kids detention? He's like, you know what? Sure.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
A little authority does some good.
Yeah. I want them to trust you, but I also want them to be scared of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and I find it interesting because, like, he tells her to not evaluate them, but just to listen and be there to help. Don't be their friend.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I get the place that could have, but I also don't understand, like, how, like what would her job title even be?
Mm-hmm.
Friend of the students, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
counselor. She's just a counselor.
She couldn't be a counselor,
Or
though.
because you need like legal certifications.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she couldn't just be a counselor. So, like, what would her job be?
Parapro.
What is parapro?
It's just somebody that's on staff that they can say, here, we need you to work with this kid in particular for a little while. And
I've never heard this term.
you don't have to be, all you need is like a high school diploma to be able to be a parapro.
Oh.
So that is
Okay, then.
Probably-
I will just shut the fuck up about that. Congratulations. You taught me something
You're
today.
welcome. But parapros are normally like in a classroom, not
Right.
in an office waiting, having office hours waiting for kids to come to them. But I don't see why they couldn't if that's what the school wanted to do.
Right. Well, and the principal actually explains, like, some kids, will be sent to you, but we hope that some kids will actually come to you on their own.
Yeah.
But at the end of the scene, Buffy is, in my eyes, rightly wondering, what the fuck? Why did you even hire me? I was working for a fast food place. This is weird.
Were you a fan of my burgers? I'm a vegetarian. It's like, well, then what the actual fuck?
Because, like, she's like, I didn't graduate college. I work at a fast food place. I have no credentials whatsoever.
Did you get his weird ass little joke where he's like, these kids only understand one thing, the boot, the bat, and the bastonada?
I did not, actually.
So I think what he's going for there is because all three of those things are beating instruments.
Yeah.
All they understand is punishment.
Yeah.
Which seems like an archaic, barbaric philosophy.
Yeah.
Even though he's only joking, I don't think he's completely joking.
Well, See, the tone that I got out of that was he's basically saying these kids are used to just punishment. We're trying to offer something else.
Okay.
Something better.
Yeah, because that wasn't really in line with like, hey, I want somebody here who actually understands these kids, but then we're just going to beat them.
Right.
Kind of not lining up there, buddy. Choose a lane. So anyway, no, I like your take on that. That makes sense. So
But no, I didn't fully like. I actually did not know what a bastonata was before this.
yeah, I mean, she describes it immediately, so you don't even have to look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's basically just a billy club. If it's made out of the right kind of wood.
Apparently.
Anyway, so she fucks off to take a look around.
Yeah. She sneaks down into the basement, hoping to get some of that spiky spike.
Oh yeah, some of that sweet spiky spike.
She doesn't get any spikes. She just gets creepy door closing.
Oh yeah, do you think that was Spike?
Yeah.
Probably. Seems likely.
I was being patient, but it took too long. I was a demon. I was a demon. You're stupid. You're stupid. This whole marriage thing, crazy.
Zombies don't eat brains.
Why are you torturing me?
People think I want.
I didn't ask to be all crazy.
Anyway, so we cut to Westbury, England.
Yes, where Willow is going home, but she really doesn't feel ready to go home. Giles, of course, can tell that it's just her being afraid. And, when he points that out, she starts rattling off all these reasons that she's afraid. And then he says, you know what? I know what it is. It's actually just that you're afraid they won't take you back. You are afraid people don't love you.
Yeah, it's not that you're afraid that you'll fall back into the dark arts and become a veiny psychopath again. Although, that's probably bouncing around in there somewhere.
Right.
You know what I was scared of? This whole scene just gave me anxiety because, like, the whole time there's a taxi waiting on her.
Right.
And at one point it honks and Giles just kind of looks around the corner and half-heartedly raises his hand to be like, give us a minute. And I'm like, that's not good enough, man. What are you doing?
Right.
Also, my God, rest in peace, Anthony Stewart Head.
Yes.
This is the first episode I've seen since that happened, and this has got to stop.
My TikTok has been fucking flooded with
People
it.
need to start living forever. I'm getting real tired of people dying.
Right.
Okay? This is too much.
No, and dude, it's also the fact that we're in our 40s now, and that's when this starts happening.
But this was practically 3 different generations of people. We're talking about Xander, Nicholas Brendan, Michelle Trachtenberg, and Anthony Stewart Head were all wildly different ages.
And
yeah,
Michelle died first.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Because she was like in her mid to late 30s.
Yeah.
Nicholas Brendan was early 50s, I want to say.
Michelle Trachtenberg is pretty much our age.
Okay, yeah. I think she was 39.
Yeah.
She's like a year or 2 younger.
Yeah.
And yeah, Anthony Stewart Head was 72, and they all died within basically a year and a half span of each other.
Yeah.
And that's fucking nuts. Like, if you had told them that during the show, they'd have been like, maybe I need to quit this show. Like, were they all exposed to asbestos at the same time or something? Damn.
That is an interesting thought, actually.
Right? Because they all died of bad illnesses. I think Nicholas Brendan had heart failure, but who knows what caused it.
I mean, he did a lot of drugs, man.
Yeah.
He did a lot of drugs, and that fucks with your heart.
Yeah, it would. You're not wrong. Good point. Geez. Well, you know what? Rest in peace, all 3 of them. And Hinton Battle. But, I made a whole song about him. We've been there. He deserves another rest in peace. There's 4 if you go 2 years back, 2.5.
Yeah.
It's in the only ones that are getting the attention are the 3. Anyway.
Either way, it fucking sucks.
It sucks. Sucks a lot. Sucks a whole lot. Yeah, so we'll cut back to Sunnydale Street at nighttime where some lady with a little Yorkie on a leash that's growling And just as she starts lamenting, oh, I could have gotten a cat, but no, Bugs Bunny sucks this fucking dog through the pavement of the sidewalk with his giant, luscious rabbit lips and pulls the lady along with the leash. She runs, of course, which is smarter than 90% of the extras on this show. And she runs straight into an even bigger problem.
Xander.
Sorry, Nicholas Brennan.
To be fair, though, she didn't run very far before she ran into Xander.
Not very far at all.
And like,
almost made me
to the
think,
point where it's like, he would have fucking seen that
this
shit.
is suspicious at this point.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Xander?
Like, there's no way, because they don't show the thing pop out of the ground, but they show her reaction to it coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
And its shadow on her.
Yeah.
So there's no way, unless he's walking and staring at the fucking ground.
Yeah.
And ignoring all the sounds around him.
Yeah.
He would have to have seen it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Wait, no. Damn. Okay. All right. That bit's over. Sure.
Because like a fucking
things...
worm doesn't bust through concrete without you're hearing that shit within a block.
Sure. Yeah, that would have been loud. Anyway, it's suspicious. I'm pretty sure Xander is the worm. That's
obviously.
That's all there is to it. Xander is the worm.
Yes.
He's sucking the meat right off the bones of that little Yorkie. The poor little fella. Or Xander is the Yorkie.
He's a were-Yorkie.
He's an animagus.
He's a were-Yorkie.
Either way. Yeah. Oh, man. Him and Oz did get along pretty well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Famously.
They did.
Really. Huh.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Turns out her name is Nancy.
Indeed.
Obviously, the smartest thing Xander does is immediately take her to Buffy's.
Yeah. Which gives him leeway to sit uncomfortably close to Nancy on the couch.
And proceed to put his foot in his mouth.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, she doesn't even notice. In fact, she's probably glad to be surrounded by people while Buffy is bandaging her scraped up hands, because she did get dragged along the fucking sidewalk. That would suck. And she's telling her story about what happened, and she thinks that they think that she's crazy, but she couldn't be farther from the truth. Of course, they reassure her that they've seen some shit, and they are on the case. Quote of the day here from Xander, of course. He says, "And we're going to take care of this. It's your lucky night, considering that your dog just got all ate up and stuff. Hey, can I freshen up your tea? No, thank you." And then he just grimaces towards the camera at the cringiness of his own words. And I'm like, you know what? At least he's seeing it. That's character growth.
Right.
That's a little bit of character growth. Got to give him that. A little bit. It wasn't even that bad.
But yeah,
it wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad.
No. And she missed it. It's fine.
She is the least beat up about the dog. Everyone else is like, your poor dog. And she's like, my poor hands. Look at my hands.
Right. Like she is not grieving in the least for that dog.
Shed a single tear for that dog. And they set it up from the beginning. She hated that dog.
Right.
Like,
she could have gotten a cat.
Her and Xander would have been perfect for each other. Except I think Xander might have been a better person.
Anyway, as she's talking about this, Buffy puts two and two together. From beneath you it devours.
Mm-hmm.
She gets real serious about that. And just as she's starting to lay out their plan of action and everything and how they're going to solve the problem, Spike interrupts.
Yeah, Buffy's like, hey, let's get the gang together. And Xander points out, this is the gang until Spike! Even though, he's been around, but I haven't done that in a while. He's like, okay, anyway, I'm wearing a blue shirt, so you should trust me now. And obviously he has a soul now, so a little color is in order, obviously.
Well, his opening line here is, what you need is help. Fortunately, you got me.
Indeed. Dramatic commercial break. So everyone is like, Spike, what the fuck, man? Like, maybe stop trying to rape Buffy. She's like, not into it, bro.
And the only thing I could think in this is, A, I want his shirt. But also B, I want the body that looks that good in that shirt.
That good in that shirt. You can have that shirt. You can have that shirt all day long.
Yeah.
But you can't look that good in that shirt.
That is accurate.
Even either of us at peak fitness cannot look that good in that shirt.
Right.
That's pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So
they definitely went all out to like make him look as like polished as fucking possible.
Oh, and he was really laying it on thick with his he must have been expending all of his mental energy to keep from looking and sounding crazy.
Right.
For the brief period of time that he does.
Yeah.
And pulls it off. So, he wants to talk to Buffy in private, and she's like, meh, maybe not. And Xander's like, shut up, Spike. So Buffy's like, oh, okay, everyone else, shut the fuck up for a minute, if you'll excuse us. And they step out into the foyer, and they're like 3 feet away from everyone now, but I'm sure it's completely soundproof. So
I'm sure.
Yeah, through that open archway, completely soundproof. So, out of normal hearing range. So Buffy's like, what the fuck? What do you want? And he's like, I just want to help. Or if there's nothing coming that's really big or something, then just tell me I'm wrong and I'll fuck right off. And you can seal up your door with any spell that you want. And she's like, okay, something's coming. And he's like, right, so you need help. And she's just absolutely not buying that he's just there to help.
Right.
But he's very, very consistent that all he wants to do is be useful.
More importantly, she is outrageously suspicious for it's like, dude, yesterday you were fucking crazy and now you're this.
Also that, yeah. You know what? I didn't even really think of that during this scene, but now that you mention it.
She's like, no, yesterday, like you were very crazy and now this.
Now you're wearing this magic blue shirt and everything's fine.
I'm actually a little surprised they didn't put a callback in here of her comparing the situation to when Xander became two people.
Okay.
Because remember when Xander got zapped and he split in half and there was the good half and the bad half?
Yeah, kind of. But because I mean, that's the episode where he had his identical twin play the other him.
Yeah. But I'm surprised they didn't take the opportunity to put a reference in for that, because like if I were in Buffy's shoes, seeing like just a couple of days ago he was batshit insane in the basement of the school to now, like that's not the same person.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way.
Right.
I would, in her shoes, I would definitely be like, well, it's happened before.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen again.
Yeah. No, that would have been appropriate. Absolutely. You're not wrong. So we cut back to the living room where Buffy starts going all Slayery, commando, and gathering weapons and briefing the troops. She's like, all right, everyone, this thing's burrowing through solid ground, probably super fucking strong, probably a new norm we're going to have to deal with, you know, thanks to the quivering virility of the new Hellmouth. So Nancy's like, hey, maybe we should call the police. And Xander's like, and what?
Right.
And she's like, I'm sorry, I'll stop interrupting.
Yeah.
But then she's like, man, is your girlfriend always this commanding? And he's like, whoa there, honey. Girlfriend, you think she would ever fuck me? Oh my, no.
I have barked up that tree and I cannot climb it.
Anyway, I'm single. How are you today? And Dawn interrupts and she's like, hey, buddy, you got a little drool there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn it, let the guy say 2 words to his victim before you cock block him. Okay?
Oh, man.
Okay?
Honestly, I gotta say, either Nancy is in one hell of a shocked state.
Oh, yeah.
Or that bitch is taking this shit in goddamn stride.
Yeah. She's absolutely trauma bonding with Xander.
Yeah.
That is to say that I don't think that kind of trauma bonding is technically a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if you're bonding with somebody who is actively traumatizing you. That's the bad trauma bonding.
Yes.
Yeah. So this one's kind of okay, but
also, like, that's so rude, Dawn. Like, okay, yeah, he's hitting on this woman, but he's doing it mostly respectfully,
right? Yeah.
Like,
all he said was he doesn't have a girlfriend.
He's honestly not being Xander.
He's not being nice guy Xander anyway.
And like Dawn, she calls him out. Like Nancy's right fucking there. She heard it.
Oh, Nancy doesn't care. Nancy's so into it anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's like, that kid's on it. She knows what's going on. It's fine. It's harmless. And Dawn's a little stinker. I think it was in character. It was rude and mean.
Yeah.
But Dawn can be rude and mean.
It's fully in character.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's also just like, man, just let the guy shoot his shot.
Seriously.
For fuck's sake.
Like, he's coming off of a bad breakup with Anya. Let him have this.
Yeah.
Dear God. Buffy's like, okie dokie, Spike and I are gonna go patrol. Xander's like, I'm uncomfortable with that plan. And Buffy's like, tough shit, I'm fine. And they all fuck off and leave Dawn home alone.
Oh, hold on. Don't go through it so fast. Because
Too
while
late.
Xander protests, Buffy's response is, I've literally kicked his ass before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about it. I can kick his ass again.
Yeah.
But the part that I really wanted to point out is Dawn's reaction to this situation.
Oh, I was getting there.
Is because she makes a joke of like, oh, I'm going to be command center, or actually I'm just going to be doing my homework.
Mm-hmm.
And talk about great character growth.
Yeah, that is...
season ago, she would have been bitching up a storm.
Right? Yeah, I mean, not only is that witty, but it's also just taking it in stride and not being upset that she's not specifically at this moment being included.
Right.
Because there's not really anything for her to do quite now yet. However, quote of the day from here while she's talking to Spike. She says, Hey, you sleep, right? You vampires, you sleep? Yeah, what's your point, Niblet? Well, I can't take you in a fight or anything, even with a chip in your head, but you do sleep. If you hurt my sister at all, touch her, you're going to wake up on fire. And I was like...
And her delivery is fucking...
Stone cold.
Oh, man.
I was like, damn!
So much so in the next scene, Spike is like, when did she get all terrifying?
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. I didn't get that specifically as a quote of the day, but I think I should have. Anyway, so cut to the sidewalk at night with Buffy and Spike.
And like, it's one of those moments where it's like Spike is being way too casual.
Oh, yeah.
And Buffy is obviously like fucking disturbed by it.
Yeah. What's going on, Psycho? You're not being psycho enough. It's bothering me.
Yeah. But yeah, this is when he says, when did your sister get all unbelievably scary?
Yeah. And then they make it to the site of the incident with he inspects the Yorkie hole.
Yeah. They found the hole.
He inspects the Yorkie hole and he sticks his head down in there. He hands Buffy the flashlight and she ironically flashes back to the sexual assault scene. And she's like, what the fuck, man? This isn't going to get us back together. He's like, I know, but I've changed. And she's like, you know what? I actually believe you, but you're not telling me something. And he's like, you're right. But considering we're not exactly besties anymore, I won't be telling you what it is. But if you need a hand if you need a hand from someone who's got nothing better to do, let me know. And he fucks off into the night in his goddamned blue shirt.
Yeah.
You can see him for miles.
Not that bad.
19 miles.
A mile.
32 miles.
A mile.
53 miles.
You're going back and forth here.
500 miles.
Do you understand how distance is measured?
500 miles more.
Anyway.
Just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to not get sued by singing things that are not free domain.
If you're going to do this, let's do it properly. You have no idea. Just do. You have no idea. I'm fine. fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I just need to die. I'm fine. I just need to die for me.
I thought it best to slip out quietly.
We cut to Nancy's place where we get some back and forth awkward flirting. Man, these two are kind of made for each other.
Wait, who? What? What's going on? Oh, Nancy and Nancy and Xander. Yeah, they're great for each other. Yeah, they're saying their goodbyes and thank yous and whatevers, and I was like, oh man, he just stepped right in there. Wow, this is going real far, real quick.
Was bold.
Yeah,
like that was very bold.
Yeah, not even saying goodbye outside, but I mean, it is just
it's like the entryway of an apartment.
It's an apartment entrance, so I thought it was like inside of her house for a second. Right. But she's not a homeowner. She's not that. No, she's not that good. No. So, it's pretty obvious that she's trauma bonding with him, and he's taking advantage of the poor woman because he's depressed. What a fucking psycho. No, it's not that bad. He's being pretty respectful. Yeah. Granted, she has to spell out that she's hitting on him, but it's really his fault for using his goddamn boyish charms on her. I'm sick of his shit. Fucking nice guy Xander.
I mean, he's being kind of flirty, but he also doesn't make a single goddamn move.
This is mostly tongue in cheek, everyone. Yeah. So I know we give Xander a lot of shit, but he's really doing nothing wrong right now.
Yeah, he's actually like super solid the whole episode.
Yeah, but that motherfucker being nice. Ugh. So anyway, they hear a rumbling. It appears that the evening isn't quite over.
No.
And it's Xander's giant monstrous penis coming for vengeance against all of womankind, starting with this poor bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not quite true, but a giant worm demon does in fact chase them down the hall and pop up in what could only be a serious omen that maybe, just maybe, this woman should not be hitting on this particular angry giant penis. Or maybe it's her actual cursed ex-boyfriend of her own doing.
Well,
who's to say?
Xander, actually. Xander points out that 2 attacks of the same person, that's not a coincidence. But they're talking back and forth. She mentions that she has a psycho ex named Ronnie. Xander, of course, asks about this because it's smart to know if the woman you're into has a psycho ex who will murder you.
Yeah.
That's important information.
Yeah.
But
I like to know ahead of time if I have to play my man card.
Yeah.
And get all up in some asshole's face.
But she mentions how things were bad and how she was just wishing that Ronnie would stop. And Xander turns and looks at her and goes, Wish?
Wish? What's that?
Because he puts 2 and 2 together.
What's that? Oh dear. Do I have a story for you about women who grant wishes? Not really. Yeah. So they go track down Anya, and they bring Spike and Buffy with them.
Yes.
They all just converge on Anya at the Bronze. There it is. It's been a minute.
Yes.
They all converge on Anya at her table with a woman who's being coerced into ravenously spitting nails about her ex, but also really wants quesadillas and a margarita. And boy, a quesadilla sounds fucking good.
Cannot blame her. Oh, God, that sounds so good.
I know, right? They confront Anya. Hey, did you turn this chick's ex into a literal giant worm? And Anya's like, yes. And
well, she wished that he was a worm, and I embellished a little bit.
You're welcome. Job well done. So Nancy's like, I'm sorry. Who the fuck is she to you guys? And Xander's like, my ex. And then Spike has to run over and manhandle Anya because I think she's trying to make a break for it, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or at least, like wander away slowly. And Nancy's like, wait, I thought she was Xander's ex. And they're like, oh, sure, oh, we had a thing, but it didn't last. And Nancy's like, but I thought Spike was with Buffy. And Buffy's like, oh, that was never serious. Is there anyone here that hasn't slept together?
And the look between Spike and Xander.
Xander and Spike knowingly glance at one another.
Yeah.
And say nothing.
It was a very telling look. It was
The fact that either, let alone both of them, thought about it, even for a moment.
What it tells me is that not just the actors, but also the writers have connected the dots that there is a weird dynamic between Xander and Spike.
You know, it's funny that Xander and Buffy didn't look at each other because they've never fucked.
Right?
Right? It's funny that Buffy and Anya didn't look at each other. They've never fucked. But
I'm thinking there's been some fan fiction that's not so much fan fiction.
It's got some canonical base to it. Absolutely. I mean, what episode was that where Xander was like, "Are you fucking Spike?" Hey, I'm not blaming. Like, he's
I don't remember the episode, but
he's super toit and he's got this mysterious thing going on, and she's like, "I'm not fucking Spike, but I'm starting to think you are."
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Anyway.
But yeah, it turns out it's not just a worm, it's a Sluggoth demon.
Yeah.
Which, you know, that's kind of a poor interpretation of the wish, Anya.
Yeah, it was a bit of a loophole. Loophole.
That's bad vengeance demon service. Very bad vengeance demon service.
It sounds like excellent vengeance demon service, if you ask me.
No, it's bad vengeance demon service, because if you're trying to get vengeance for the woman, don't turn her ex into a thing to kill her.
That's going to come after her. Yeah, okay, she did kind of fuck up there.
Yeah.
You're right, you got a point. Okay. You know,
She's not good at her job.
It's funny, I didn't think of it like that at all, this whole episode. Oh my God, you're blowing my mind. Stop blowing my mind. Blow my cloaca instead.
Ugh.
Damn, bro.
Ugh.
Damn. That boy ain't right. Damn it, Bobby. Yeah. So Anya starts noticing something in Spike's eyes while he's talking, just mad shit. And she's like, "Oh my God. How'd you do it? How'd you get it?" And Spike's like, no, you shut up. You shut your mouth. Shut up. And Anya, this is Anya we're talking about. So she's like, "I won't be doing that." And Spike just hauls off.
Anya has never shut up a day in her life, and she's sure as fuck not gonna start now.
It doesn't matter. Honestly, the more you tell her to shut up, the less she's gonna shut up. I respect that. So
she spent thousands of years, my friend, not shutting up.
Seriously, she's an empowered, independent woman. I wouldn't expect her to. So Spike hauls off and just socks her like real hard in the face.
Right.
She pops back up all demon-faced, and we don't see that very often.
No.
I was like, oh, damn, she can just do that? Of course she can.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's on, motherfucker. But Buffy steps in and punches Spike.
He vamps out, which we haven't seen in a bit.
Immediately, as soon as Buffy punches him. And Buffy's like, "You haven't changed at all, you piece of shit." And he's like, "Yeah, you're right, I haven't. Hey, don't threaten me with a good time." And Xander informs her that Nancy, you know, they banter back and forth a bit. Spike's, you know, for having his soul back, he's still very good at pushing buttons.
Yes.
He's still got that part of him in there.
Man. He starts taunting Buffy and playing into the, "No, I'm the big bad. I haven't changed one bit.
Had you fooled, didn't I?
I was fooling you. I had the wool pulled over your eyes." All that.
That's better than her finding out that he has his soul, in his opinion, in this moment.
Right.
I get that. I kind of get that. You know, it's a very private thing. That's his thing to hang on to.
Well, he's obviously not yet comfortable telling her why he has his soul.
Oh, sure.
Because that's really the important part.
Yeah. So anyway, Xander interrupts and informs her that Nancy ran off, and she's, kind of worm bait out there all alone. So Buffy's like, jeez. All right.
Damn it. I wanted to beat the shit out of Spike. Now I got to go do work.
I'm having a good time over here. She's like, okay, I'll go find her. You stay here and get Anya to reverse the fucking spell or curse, whatever. And Spike throws off one more taunt as she runs off. He's like, "Hey, is that it? a little touchy-feely and you're off to the bat poles. That one took me a second. I was like, bat poles. I get it now.
Right.
I fucking fireman poles from the original Batman.
But so in this scene, I want to give some major kudos because the beat drop they get right at the moment when Buffy steps in and hits Spike and Spike vamps. Immediately it hits this fucking kick-ass guitar punk song.
Nice.
And like
if it doesn't and they're at the Bronze, that's a fucking moment missed. That is a missed opportunity.
Like the way the timing works and everything, and then you get that beat drop, then you're playing fucking punk music, and then Spike's acting like Big Bad Spike.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, that is excellent. Absolutely excellent.
Oh yeah.
Because we haven't seen much punk association with Spike in a long while.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, we get to see all sides of Spike this episode.
Yeah.
We get to see poet Spike, we get to see crazy Spike, badass Spike, romantic Spike.
Yeah.
Terrified, extraordinarily vulnerable Spike. William, more like not so much Spike really anymore at the end of this, but we'll get there. So we cut to outside where Nancy is leisurely strolling away like, geez, those freaks. What the hell? And she abandoned the only people that could help her and then remembers there's a fucking giant worm ex-boyfriend demon after her. And she runs.
As you should.
Eventually, she runs up a ladder. Which
is smart.
Which was a good idea.
The problem here, though, is at least 2 or 3 times before getting to the ladder, she attempted to, like, knock on doors.
And be like,
and
help!
It's like, who the fuck is going to be able to help you with a giant demon worm?
In the next 2 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, keep running.
Like, no, don't fucking veer to a door. Just keep running.
Just keep running.
You see the ladder fucking haul up the ladder.
Yeah.
Climb faster than that, bitch.
Yeah,
and don't stop.
Just
2
keep
feet
going.
off the ground.
Just keep going. My God. Just keep going. But, I mean, the actress and by the transitive property, the character had some killer upper body strength. There's a couple spots where she dangles off of that ladder. And I'm pretty sure she probably did her own stunt for that. And that's probably why she got the role.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I was like, oh man, I couldn't dangle off of a ladder like that.
No.
She must be in gymnastics or something.
She seemed pretty fit.
Mm-hmm. Or it was just a stunt double. I don't know.
Possible, but
I wasn't paying that close of attention to her face or her figure. I was just like, damn, that's good upper body strength.
Right.
So yeah, she runs up a ladder. Would have been a smart move, but it detaches from the brick wall, and she dangles, screaming for help as Buffy leaps rooftops to get to her. Spike is also following closely behind.
I wrote in my notes, Buffy and Spike Batmaning their way over there.
I wasn't sure.
What's funny to me, though, is I completely missed the Batman reference in the previous scene.
That's funny.
Like, completely missed. I was saying Batmaning because of how many jokes we make about Angel doing exactly that same thing.
Sure, yeah, it's very Batman, yeah.
And so that cracks me the fuck up.
I remember the first time I ever played a tabletop game, I was just like, oh, all I want to do is just travel by rooftop. That'd be like, that was what I could imagine as like one of the most freeing things that you could maybe feasibly do in real life if you were just, strong and fast enough.
It's like if any of those times you watch one of those fucking parkour videos from a GoPro on their goddamn head and you're like, Jesus Christ.
It's fucking nuts. That'd be a hell of a life. I wonder how many of those guys get seriously fucking injured though.
Oh, I'm sure a lot.
On a long enough timeline, all of them eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like if they keep doing it anyway.
Sodding, limey, shagging, knickers, bollocks. I'm English. Call me horny. I saved the Scoobies. Call me desperate for a shag.
I'll show you mine.
Fresh out of place.
They should have been dead 100 years ago. And we're the only ones who are really alive.
cut back to the bronze.
Yeah.
Where Xander is trying to convince Anya to reverse the wish, and she is just complaining about her job and how de Hoffren doesn't like her, and Halfrex is on her ass.
Yeah, she's only got 2 friends left, well, like 1.5. Halfrick and de Hoffren, but de Hoffren's her boss, so meh.
But she's going on and basically going on about how none of this would have happened if Xander hadn't left her at the altar, because that's like the catalyst in her eyes of like when everything happened.
Yeah.
And Xander does exactly the right thing here. He stands up and says, sooner or later, that excuse is going to stop working for you.
Yeah. Yeah, Xander kind of kills it this episode.
Really does.
In a good way.
He really does.
Because, yeah, both him and Anya certainly shared a lot of responsibility in how that breakup went down. They didn't have to be broken up after that incident.
No, they didn't.
She chose it just as much as he did.
Exactly.
I would say arguably more so than he did.
Maybe. I'd have to go back and rewatch some episodes to really determine that.
Yeah, the whole time he was trying to be like, hey, I'm not breaking up with you. I just got cold feet and I need to think about it for a minute. Can we just take a step back? And she's like, fuck you. You left me at the altar.
Right.
I'm going to kill everybody now.
And like, I get her feelings on the matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
But it's been a long fucking time now. And because that happened mid last season.
I don't remember.
But like, so it's been like nearly a year since that happened. And it's like, at that point, you can't keep fucking blaming everything on one event.
Yeah, seriously.
Like,
you're still responsible for your actions.
Yeah, exactly. And like, for fuck's sake, the woman wished for her boyfriend to be a worm. You made a choice there, Anya.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked this up.
Uh-huh.
And I do like how the stance that Xander takes when talking to Anya about it is really kind of that sort of like, well, because when she mentions de Hoffren being dissatisfied with her work or whatnot, Xander's reaction is mostly, yeah, I get it. Like his whole tone and everything's like, you're kind of fucking up your job. Because she wished for a worm, not a fucking giant worm demon that's going to eat her. Because that is being bad at your job.
Yeah, she fucked up in the first place. And that is a part of the puzzle I just didn't put together this episode, but you're absolutely right. Also, I was going to point out that their relationship was just bad. If her reaction is not to care more about Xander's feelings than her own pride, essentially, it's like, yeah, it sucks being left at the altar, but he's not abandoning you entirely. It was just a bad day and a wasted event. Like, I'm sure that was expensive.
Right. Oh yeah.
And it's embarrassing, but again,
having gotten married,
yeah,
that is a lot of money to throw away.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, after getting married, the idea of somebody leaving someone at the altar is just the most appalling thing I can imagine. Like, we had a very cheap wedding, and it was tens of thousands of dollars.
Woof. Yeah, you're better off just going through with it and just quietly getting an annulment later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just do it for the food that's already been prepared and the people that have already taken days off of work.
Yeah. just
don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we cut to
Nancy about to die.
In the back alley, yeah. Worm go boom and Buffy go swinging and catch Nancy off the ladder.
Yeah, she transitioned from Batmaning to Spider-Maning.
Indeed.
Good for her.
Batman could have swung off a rope and done that too.
Sure, but
anyway, either one. Catches Nancy. They land safely in some garbage that looked like it had some nails sticking out of boards. So very safe, very safe. Even though it was definitely styrofoam. They get up as soon as they're back out in the alley, the worm pops up right next to Buffy, who just kind of stares at it.
Right? Like, What the fuck do you want?
Fascinating. And Spike swoops in to save the day, and he's like, "You've had your turn, love. Leave the killing to the demons." That's right, Big Bad's back, and he's looking for a little death. And he grabs this steel beam, he just rips it off of the wall. I think it was part of the ladder that broke or something.
Yeah.
And he whacks at the worm for a minute, but then he backs up and he goes for a real lunge at it.
He wants to impale the fucker.
Oh yeah, he's about to murder this fucking worm, but just before he gets there, Anya clearly reverses the spell and he morphs back into a human, and Spike's, just at that sweet spot of momentum that he couldn't quite stop himself, and he impales the motherfucker in his right shoulder.
Can you imagine the trauma of this dude, what this dude has gone through?
Like, I can't imagine going straight from being a crazy earth tunneling demon worm to getting stabbed in the shoulder with like a 3x3 square
It wasn't
beam.
quite that big.
2x2,
1x1.
Whatever, a huge fucking square beam.
Yeah.
Ow. Like,
No,
I had shoulder surgery a couple months ago, and they did laparoscopic tiny little hoses through my shoulder,
Right.
and it hurt like a motherfucker for months afterwards.
Which, by the way, that shit I think about anytime I'm watching a movie and someone gets shot in the shoulder and they're still using their arm. It's like,
yeah, no,
there's too many moving fucking parts there, man.
Way too many. Yeah, you're not using that
Getting
shoulder.
shot in the shoulder fucks you up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But think about it. Who knows what kind of memories this dude had as being a worm? So, like, and he was naked. So he was a dude who suddenly he was a worm.
Yeah.
And then, so he's probably like in the mindset of, oh, I'm a worm now.
Mhm.
And then suddenly he's a naked man standing in an alleyway. And then he gets immediately stabbed by a very, very good looking man.
Yeah.
And then yelled at in his face as the dude grabs his head and screams in pain.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh God, I've been impaled.
You know, I can't even be mad. The man that stabbed me was very pretty. Why am I so attracted to Bugs Bunny dressed in drag? Weird.
But immediately Buffy's like, oh God, he's going into shock. What else could you fucking do at that point?
Yep, it's shock time. Mental shock, physical shock, all of the shock.
Like, you have a monopoly today on shock.
He does, yeah. Just dishing out the shock. So, oh yeah, that's what you meant by he immediately also gets screamed at in the face, because Spike screams from the chip that's zapping his brain as he's stabbing him. And he stares in disbelief for a moment at the guy and then apologizes and then pulls the fucking rod out.
You don't do that.
Don't do First aid 101, bro. Damn, now he's gonna bleed out. Ugh. So Spike starts to lose his shit.
Yeah, it flips the switch. His mask breaks entirely.
It's a lot of stress.
Losing his goddamn
even
mind.
If he hadn't already lost his mind, he would have here. So
he gets under Buffy's skin right away because he actually says, "From beneath you, it devours," which he had not heard before this, as far as she is aware.
I don't think that's really what got under her skin so much as made her like suspicious of what the fuck's going on. But he starts like banging his head and going, not hardly the right maneuver. God, please help me. And then screams at Buffy, help me. And she's like, easy there, killer. You're not the one that needs help right now. She's putting a blanket over shock boyfriend guy. And Spike continues babbling crazy to himself. And she's like, you know what? Maybe whatever the fuck you're doing here, Spike, maybe take it somewhere else. And then he just amps up into full batshit mode.
Yeah.
And he goes from angry to laughing to screaming at invisible people to righteous preaching and ending with a super ominous from beneath it devours. And then with a whimper.
I got to give some major points here, though, because the moment when he turns and like, I think he says, stop yelling at me, and then like screams. Like, that felt very, very real.
Yeah.
Like, the moment when you're in an argument with somebody and you're just fucking boiling over and you just have to fucking scream at them. Like,
that'll happen.
Like, fucking amazing acting.
Oh, he knocked this one out of the park. Like, I wasn't buying it when he was still in the basement earlier at the beginning of the episode, but that was just his warm-up, because he knocks it out of the park here, and even more so in the next scene. But this scene ends kind of, well, for Spike anyway, with a bit of a whimper, because he's like, poor Rocky, which I can only assume is the dog's name, the Yorkie. It's the last thing he says before he runs off crying. He's like, poor Rocky. And then I think this is where Buffy, not only, obviously she realizes something's very wrong.
Right.
But this is probably the first time she's ever seen legitimate sadness out of him.
Right.
And she's like, okay, something's extra wrong. So yeah, he's crying. He runs off. He leaves Buffy and Nancy in a complete stupor about what they just witnessed. Xander and Anya show up and Nancy's like, you did this. And she's not wrong.
No, she's not wrong at all.
And Nancy fucks off, and Xander's like, well, she's not calling me. Oh,
nope.
I'm like, okay, there's nice guy Xander. Like, that's the most important thing in this moment.
But also, that is kind of where the joke was.
Yeah.
And you know what? At least he can be aware enough. Like, I could imagine many seasons ago, he'd have been whiny that she didn't.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But yeah,
but
immediately...
I mean, what did he do wrong? Maybe she will call him.
Yeah, right?
We don't know. He didn't really do anything wrong.
No. And honestly, he did the most right here.
Yeah.
Aside from Buffy and saving Nancy.
Granted, I'm sure she never wants to see the rest of them again.
Right.
Because they all scared the bejesus out of her.
But anyway, Buffy immediately tells Xander and Anya to stay with Ronnie. And she runs off to follow Spike. Tracks him to a church. Nice, spooky, dark church.
Yeah. Was it not in a cemetery?
It was in a cemetery.
Of course it was. There's nothing that's not in it. Sunnydale is just one big cemetery that happens to have a city.
Yeah, exactly.
Inside of it. Yeah. Buffy finds Spike shirtless, ashamed of his blue shirt costume that couldn't hide him. He's babbling on a lot more about shit here, but there's some main bullet points that we can hit without having to read the whole scene. She reaches out and she tries to touch his scratches and be like, what happened? And he freaks out and he's like, no touchy, what am I, flesh to you? Which turns into... He legitimately reaches down to his pants and says, get it hard, service the girl. And she's like, oh, fuck no. This just escalated a little too quickly. And she sends him flying across the room. And he's like, he lands and he's like, oh, right, she doesn't want that. And she's like, Spike, have you completely lost your mind? And he's like, and this is the most cogent thing he says.
Exactly.
He's like, well, yes. Where have you been all night?
The look, he's fully incredulous. Like, obviously.
Fucking duh. Am I not getting this point across to you well enough? So he keeps bringing up the spark, babbling about the spark. No spark, trying to find the spark. And then he starts saying shit like, I thought of killing her. She's readying a stake to kill him. She's like, okay, shit's getting crazy.
Talking about killing me. Fuck you.
That's a problem. That's a problem. And he comes back in slowly and he's like, I wanted to give you what you deserved. They put the spark in me and now all it does is burn. And this is where she figures out that he got his soul back.
I do want to make note here though. At one point when she asks him what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
He starts to try to answer her and then he's like, I can't, not with you looking. And he like runs into the shadows.
Yeah.
And so during this whole scene where he's talking, you get glimpse of him moving in and out of the shadows around her. And it's shot so well.
Yeah, the cinematography here was gorgeous and brilliant.
So there's a fun fact about this scene.
Okay.
The initial scene that was shot for this was very disliked. And so it was reshot. And they shot it during extra hours when main unit had already started on the next episode.
Oh.
And they like took an extra week to reshoot this scene.
Just this scene.
Oof. Solely because the original director who did this scene
fucked it up.
Didn't really give Marsters the direction of like the tone. Because in this, like, it's obvious that Spike is feeling a shit ton of pain. He is very in love with Buffy.
Yeah.
And like the fact that he did what he did is tearing him to hell.
Yeah.
And this is a deeply injured person.
Yeah.
And so like,
and I think this is the first time we ever see her, Buffy, truly have sympathy or empathy for Spike. And she realizes that something actually deep is going on inside this guy. He says his soul is the spark that he's been talking about. He says it's a bit worse for lack of use. And I'm like, yeah, I suppose it would be.
Right.
A couple hundred years, no big deal. She asks how he did it, and he starts to respond nearly coherently. He's like, it's what you wanted, right? And then he starts talking to the invisible thing elsewhere, again, looking absolutely batshit. It's like, man, you almost had a good moment. But
almost.
And then, so we close out the scene. This is one big quote of the day where he says, and now everybody's in here talking everything I did, everyone, I and him and it, the other, the thing beneath you, it's here too, everybody. They all just tell me to go to hell. Buffy says, why would you do that? And Spike says, Buffy, shame on you. Why does a man do what he mustn't? For her, to be hers, to be the kind of man who would never, to be a kind of man. And she shall look on him with forgiveness, and everybody will forgive and love, and he will be loved. So everything's okay, right? And Buffy visibly starts crying.
Yeah.
And Spike hugs a fucking cross that's burning his skin, and he's just like, can we rest now? Buffy, can we rest? And I'm just like, I'm fucking done. I am, holy shit. That's the best fucking scene I have seen in this entire fucking show.
It really fucking is. It really is.
Completely stolen. This is not Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is the Spike show.
No, it is.
Well, first of all, Gerarg.
Yeah, Gerarg.
That way lies spooky carnival death. Carnival death. Carnival death.
Chicks, relax.
Spooky carnival death. Carnival death. Carnival death.
I'm the man, I'm the tool.
The supplies to the brakes. Whoa. Talking about raising the dead.
Job well done.
It is by far one of the deepest felt scenes ever in this show.
Wow. I had to turn it back and watch it like another 8 times. I was like, this is so fucking good. And like, I needed to let the layers and layers of what was happening wash over me.
Because it's not even just that James Marsters does so fucking good in his delivery.
His delivery was fucking perfect.
Sarah Michelle Gellar's reactions are
beautiful.
Their timing, the facial reactions and everything, they both were hitting the fucking mark so goddamn perfectly.
I want to take back the word perfect. It's not perfect. That implies that there was a right or a wrong way to do it.
Well, yeah.
His interpretation just sold it.
Yes.
So fucking well. It was genius.
It was. Arguably, it's kind of a toss between Anthony Stewart Head and James Marsters, but like they are so neck and neck for being the best actors on the show.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But even Giles hasn't really had a particularly good dramatic scene for a while. Well, okay, I mean, he had some good moments in the season finale with Willow, but not this good.
Right? Oh man, this I do have to say the payoff of this scene almost makes up for the sheer level of discomfort I had with the assault scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, not completely.
Not completely. No,
but,
nothing. I
like,
mean, that episode was there for a
shit.
reason. It
Yeah.
was meant to be shocking and give people some sort of perspective.
But yeah, this scene really hammers home my long-held stance that of the two of them, between Angel and Spike,
Yeah.
Spike is better.
Oh.
I'm talking the characters.
Yeah, I know.
Specifically with the characters.
Yeah.
Spike is better because he fucking chose this torture. He was like, I hate what I am and I don't want to be this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go change it. And he went and fucking earned his soul back.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, here I am. Fuck me.
So are you of the mind that it was not super ambiguous the way that he went to the demon in the cave and said, I want to be what I was so that bitch can get what she deserves? Because that seemed like, hey, I want to be the big bad again.
I think...
Or it easily interpreted either direction.
I think it was written to be that way as just...
As a red herring?
A red herring.
Okay.
I think, without a doubt, he specifically went there to get his soul.
That is certainly the theory that I want to be true.
The specific way he talks about it here.
Well, after he has his soul, of course, he's going to think and talk differently about it all. Because now he has a soul.
Oh, true.
But, you know, like, Angel can't be held responsible for what Angelus says or does. He still gets held responsible for it all the time, which is crazy, but whatever. Right. So I still agree, like, regardless of whether or not Spike went to get his soul back or if he went to get the chip taken out, he got his soul back, and as a ensouled vampire, he is better than Angel.
Yes.
Regardless of why he has his soul.
Yes.
So whatever. Great. We all agree.
Which also probably does indicate the likelihood that as humans, he was a better person.
Right. Oh, obviously.
Like,
I mean, Angel was a drunken, spoiled slob who got in fights, and William was just a nerdy little poet, kind of an incel, though.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yes. I'm going to go with yes.
But anyway, you got a quote of the day?
Probably. Can we rest now, Buffy? Can we rest? No, I'm not going with that, but my God.
Yeah, I think we can both agree that the final scene wins it. But
yeah.
We do need to pick something else.
Okay. I got to give it to Dawn then. Well, I can't take you in a fight or anything, even with a chip in your head, but you do sleep. If you hurt my sister at all, touch her, you're going to wake up on fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Particularly on the delivery point for that.
Oh, yeah. Also, just the sheer badassedness of it. I thought she was going to say, you're not going to wake up because you'll be dust or something like that, but I appreciate where she went with it more.
I really enjoy the fact that she's like, I'm not going to just stake you. I'm going to set you on fire
yeah,
so that you can wake up and feel pain.
And then feel it. Yeah. Because if he just got staked in his sleep, he would just not wake up and
right
never really know what happened. You know?
I'm going to go a little non-traditional for my quote of the day.
Okay.
I'm going to actually give it to Xander for sooner or later, the excuse stops working.
That was a hard-hitting one, yeah.
It was honestly one of the most mature, emotionally intelligent things said by Xander in the show.
Definitely.
Because it was acknowledging his own fuck-ups in a way, and like, you can only go so far.
Sure.
And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't agree more. just before we close here, I had a quick story that I wanted to tell at the beginning of the episode, but it's just as relevant now, that only the Beer with Buffy audience / fan base can really, truly appreciate. So, my surrogate aunt, I call her my surrogate aunt because there's a family that I basically lived with them during high school. I was spiritually adopted by them. I consider them my second family. I'd have made them my first family if I could have. Anyway, surrogate aunt, which is the sister of my friend's mother, whom I've only met once down in Texas. I was down there for a job, and she hung out with me and gave me a place to stay and bought me dinner one night while I was waiting to get on a plane to go home. And we had a good time. We bonded. She was super cool, super nice. And so, yeah, haven't talked to her in years directly, and she's like 1,000 miles away from me. But she posted on Facebook the other day that she had a dream that I was, me specifically, that I was friends with Keanu Reeves and brought him to my surrogate family's Thanksgiving dinner, which I do, in fact, go to every year still to this day. And I'm just... And then she was like... You wouldn't happen to be friends with Keanu Reeves, would you? And I'm like, no, but you don't know how close you're hitting on something right now. That's fucking eerie as shit.
But also, like, if I were friends with Keanu Reeves, everyone would know.
Right? Yeah. There's nobody you wouldn't tell.
Exactly.
That's my friend. I'm friends with Keanu Reeves.
I would also probably immediately stop being friends with Keanu Reeves because he'd be like, stop.
Hey, man.
Fucking doing that.
You can't do that. I'm just going to have to kill you now. Yeah. We had good times. Shh. Anyway.
That is funny.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Very funny.
It's crazy. Maybe it's an omen. Maybe it's a sign of things to come.
He would be the one person that would be like, oh, no, we'll interview him. That isn't associated with the show.
Right. Yeah.
Like, hands down, like, I know you have nothing to do with either of these TV shows, but hey, you want an interview?
I'm wondering if maybe she just was subconsciously pulling up in her dream that picture of me holding up the Keanu Reeves coloring book. That's probably what happened, because that picture was all over Facebook for a minute.
Yeah.
And it's still on there somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure.
Anyway. All right, guys, this has been another episode of Beer with Buffy.
Oh, we never did actually officially say that we liked the episode, but like,
did you like the episode, Rex?
Yeah, obviously.
I also liked the episode.
Yes.
So this has been another episode of Beer with Buffy. Don't forget to follow us on Blue Sky. Like us on Facebook for now. I swear I'm going to quit that thing. The entirety of Meta. So review us on iTunes if that's a great way to help our algorithm. And when we get to 100 reviews, we're going to give away another hoodie. I think internationally we're at about 95 reviews, but US we're only at 80. So
yeah, and it's fucking really hard to keep track of international.
It is, but
because we can't see that directly.
We can't see the reviews
in the fucking country.
Can't see the reviews directly, but there are ranking podcast websites that show the international number.
Right. So
I can just look at that every now and again. And you know what? I say when we get to 100 internationally, we can do another. You know what? We'll work it out. Like, follow us on Blue Sky, like us on Facebook, review us on iTunes. If you want some merch, we have lots of merch. We even take merch suggestions if there's something you want us to slap our logo on. And you can buy that by just heading on over to www.beerwithbuffy.com/shop or whatever. If you want to support us financially, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/beerwithbuffy. If you'd like to contact us, you can email us at beerwithbuffy@gmail.com, or you can leave us a voicemail at 269-743-0783. You can also text that number, and I'll probably respond.
Yes.
Provided it's a reasonable text and not ridiculous or creepy. This has been Beer with Buffy. I'm Josh.
I'm Rex.
Keanu Speed Rex.
Reeves be with you. Whoa.
You are the slayer. Lives depend upon you. I make allowances for your years, but I expect a certain amount of
cult?
You don't like the color?
You have a sacred birthright. You were chosen to destroy vampires, not to wave pom-poms at people.
Why can't you people just leave me alone?
You are the Slayer.
Go ahead. Prepare me.
I'm a watcher. I haven't the skill.
Oh, come on.
By appealing to your common sense. Common sense. Werewolves, incubi, succubi, everything you've ever dreaded was under your bed, but told yourself couldn't be by the light of day.
One girl in all the world.
Common sense.
One girl in all the
Common
world.
sense. It was a bit, British, wasn't it?
Whee!
Wait, what have we done? Why are we watching this?